Well, Dragon Prince fans, this week is the week for news, hopefully about Season 6, updates on the release date possibly, and so much more. So I don't want to spoil anything. Let's get into it because I feel like we've been waiting for ages. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news and predictions on this week's WonderCon panel in not Los Angeles, Anaheim, somewhere on the West Coast. But guys, I'm so excited because yes, the Dragon Prince team will be there and they're hopefully going to be delivering updates about Season 6. We've been promised some new details and I have a lot of predictions that we'll talk about in this video, and I'll catch you up to speed on the panel. Now, before we get into it, if it is your first time here and you love the Dragon Prince, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell, like this video, and get loud in the comments. Let's continue the conversation. Let me know what you think will be revealed this week at WonderCon, because I'm gonna be honest, there's probably gonna be a lot more surprises than we can even imagine. Alrighty y'all, so if you don't know what WonderCon is and you haven't been catching up with the news, let me go ahead and catch you up right now. The official Dragon Prince X account posted this, and I quote, "Blood and Stardust, see you at WonderCon 2024. Join the cast and crew of the Emmy Award-winning series as they screen and discuss the first episode of Season 6, including never-before-seen footage." Now, Blood and Stardust is the name of the panel, and yes, it has heavy Aaravos vibes to it. Stardust is very on the nose, but Aaron Ehasz on the channel, he said, guys, we're going to be getting more Aaravos in Season 6.
Book 6 is Stars, and we will see a lot more of him in that book.
So, of course, the promo photo that they attached to this post was Aaravos, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But back to the panel itself and the specifics, because there's a lot to pick out. WonderCon is officially being held March 29th to the 31st, Easter weekend, at the Anaheim Convention Center, but the panel we're all waiting for, the Dragon Prince's panel, is on Saturday, March 30th from 11 to noon Pacific time. So if you need me to convert this time for you in the comments, let me know and I will convert it for you based on your time zone. But I'm excited. I will be locked in and I can't wait to produce content that day as well. But the description for the panel to me is where we start getting into some theories that I have, because this is very promising, and I think there's more than meets the eye. So let's read the description for the panel together. It says, the cast and crew of the Emmy Award-winning series screen and discuss the very first episode of the upcoming Season 6, including never-before-seen footage. Fair warning, it is intense. The show's themes are maturing, so children should not attend without a parent, guardian, or a cool older friend. With Raquel Belmonte, who voices Claudia, Aaron Ehasz, co-creator, and Justin Richmond, co-creator, Devin Gill, I hope I pronounced that properly, lead writer, and Vilas Spangsberg, who is the executive producer. They're all going to be on the panel, which is great. But y'all, the whole it is intense, more mature themes fits into what I was thinking Season 6 and 7 will be, which is a lot more blood, probably a lot more darker themes. In the teaser trailer we got, of course, I reacted to it here on the channel, and that teaser trailer for Season 6, we saw Claudia pretending to kill Terry, so of course she's got blood in her hair and everything. And then there was, of course, in Season 5, the finale in Episode 9, they got a TV-14 rating because of the loss of limbs from Claudia. So there's a lot happening with Dragon Prince, and I do think it's going to get much more mature, so I'm taking their word for it. Now, outside of them showing Episode 1 at the panel, what else do you guys think we'll get at WonderCon? Well, if you're asking me, I think at the panel we're going to get this. Of course, it's going to be the first episode of Season 6 and a discussion about the episode, but there's more than that. We're also going to get, I think, a Q&A, just like they did at San Diego Comic-Con, or sorry, New York Comic-Con, if I'm not mistaken. They'll do a Q&A with the cast and crew. We'll probably get maybe another cast member to join, which would be really awesome. We're going to get a new poster revealed. I do think we're going to get our first official trailer as well. Now, it'll be shown at the panel first, and then when the panel ends, I think that's when we'll see the trailer hit YouTube. We're not really gonna get anything other than that in terms of footage, but I believe at the end of the trailer we're finally gonna get what we've been waiting for, which is a release date. Finally. Now, I set up a poll in the community section here on the channel, and I asked you, the real family, what do you think is most likely to be revealed to the public next weekend? All of you voted a release date for Season 6, or at least most of you, but then some of you said the official trailer and Episode 1 from Season 6. I do have comments about Episode 1, though. They're going to show it at the panel, of course. They already sort of showed it in an incomplete state at New York Comic Con, if I'm not mistaken, but at WonderCon, they're going to show all of Episode 1, and we're not going to get it, unfortunately. I know in the past, we got Episode 1 like via Twitch stream, and then it was uploaded. Sure. However, I do not think we get Episode 1 from Season 6. I think we'll get, of course, the official trailer, but in terms of never before seen footage, that's about it. And of course, we're going to dissect the trailer here on the channel too, but I do not think Episode 1 will be released. It's going to be a panel exclusive. But what was released was this promo photo that's been floating around for a while for WonderCon in the panel this weekend. So let's dive into some of my thoughts now. Of course, what you see first and foremost in the center of the image is Aaravos looking up to the stars, Stardust. And then what's below him in the second half of the bottom half of the photo is not red water, guys. That's blood. Okay, so if Dracula was looking at this image, he'd tear through the screen. But that then, of course, talks about the blood. So blood and Stardust. So go figure. The name of the panel corresponds with the promo image. Who would have thought? But it does tell me a little bit about Season 6. We of course see Aaravos' reflection in that same pool of blood, but does anyone else think that this looks like Aaravos might still be in his pearl prison? Maybe that's what they're hinting at. The way Aaravos is illuminated, it doesn't seem like he's been freed just yet. And I also think the pool of blood could be referring to blood of child, which is what Sir Sparklepuff, aka the being, could have turned into, that literally blood. Yeah, I know, it sounds really intense, but it's true. Remember at the end of Season 5, Viren was given that ultimatum, like, kill this kid, Sir Sparklepuff, who's our kid, but it's really just a being from both of our blood. Like, it's something, y'all. However, I know this has got to be a direct reference to Blood of Child, which is what we heard in Season 5. Weird? Yes. And then this brings me into a theory that I had while writing my notes for this video. Okay, so remember Viren, of course, was given that ultimatum to either kill the being, which is now technically a child of both Aaravos and Viren, to outlast the expiration date Aaravos put on Viren's life. And if he does it, he'll die. So my theory is that blood, that water that Aaravos is standing in, is telling us that Claudia kills the being, Sir Sparklepuff itself, and she's doing that in hopes of extending Viren's life. So it's possible that Aaravos is standing in that water, that blood of child. Oh man, that's dark. So let's say Viren's life does get extended in Season 6. Well, whose side is he going to take? Will he take his daughter's side and try to save her? Or will he then go and take his son's side with Soren, Callum, Rayla, and the gang? In my opinion, guys, I do believe Viren is going to join the light side, right? He's going to join the Jedi. He's joining Rayla, Callum, and the gang. There's no way, right, that Viren, after everything he's been through, will join any side that is closely linked to Aaravos. In my opinion, when this happens, or if it happens, of course, then I think Claudia is going to be completely unhinged, and it's possible that what we saw in the teaser trailer, those are events happening after she finds out, hey, my dad's alive and he doesn't want to join me in my quest to, I guess, appease Aaravos. So, listen, y'all. Let me just be honest with you. This is where Aaravos comes in and says, well, Claudia, you're unhinged. I can serve as that father figure in your life, and sells her on a false promise. I see all the little pieces forming. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but this is what I think might happen in Season 6. So to recap, you guys, we know that this weekend is the panel for the Dragon Prince Season 6, and those in attendance will watch the first episode, get a discussion, and have never before seen footage. But what do I think the public will get? Of course, a new poster, our first official trailer, and a release date, finally. Will we get this show in April? Will we get it in May? Who knows? I don't think they'll drop it on that Saturday. If they do, it's going to be tough. It's Easter weekend, y'all. But for the most part, I think that we'll have a date maybe a month out. So mid-April, late April, early May. I think that's a good spot for season 6 to drop. But let me know your thoughts down below, you guys, and what you think about my theories and this promo photo, all the panel details, and so much more. Again, stay subscribed to the channel, guys, because this weekend we're talking all about the news from the panel, and I can't wait to follow along with each and every one of you. Alrighty, y'all. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening. Man, this show's gonna get dark. Alright, I'm nervous.